Hello everyone and welcome to YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this video is about how to get names. So if you're doing your spiritual development and your mediumship development, how would you get names? If you're enjoying my videos, please feel free to give this a like, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing more and more different videos to help you with your mediumship. This one's about how do you get names from the spirit world. Now there's a few different ways you can get names from the spirit world, and when you think about it, you can study all the different names. One of the ways is to look at the favorite books of names in your country or any country you visit, and you just look through it and just get excited about names, and in that way you end up building up that vibration with the spirit world, where you can learn to get names. So it's great to have you joining me, and just feel free to write any comments and let me know how you feel. But yeah, when you're reading books, there was one time I went to Finland and I didn't know any Finnish names. So I looked in a book, it was a Finnish book, about names, and also about different words about clothing as well. There was this one grandfather that I brought through once, and I managed to mention the name of the clothing that was used in Finnish because I had read the book and looked at it. So in that way, if you can look in a book on names, it's going to like activate you to get excited about names, so it will make it more easier for names to come through. Another way of doing it is to practice in your daily life being excited about names, and trying to remember them. If you're not someone that really remembers names, you need to get really excited about remembering names, to start to train yourself to remember these names. Go to parties, try and remember everybody's names, or well, maybe not in this time, but you never know in the future, or go to a Zoom party and remember everyone's name. In that way, when you get excited about wanting to remember people's names in life, you can bring that into your mediumship. If you're the sort of person that doesn't think names are that important, you say, well, I don't remember names, I don't really think that it's that important, then you might have difficulty within your mediumship to remember names, or to hear names, because that's just the way you are. So really, that's the thing you need to change in your daily life. You need to change your daily life from, to change it to, yes, you do think it's important to remember names. So you make it the most important thing in your life. So in your daily life, what you do, if you can read these books, memorize these names, learn these names, anything you can use like that would really, really help you. It helped me in Finland that time when I read that book that I was saying, because I could say that the grandfather came from North Finland. He wore traditional clothing. I could name the clothing, and I could also get his name out of that as well, because I'd looked at that book. If I hadn't looked at that book, I wouldn't have been able to get the information. You've got to remember, the spirit world can only give you what you already know. So it's really good. So welcome to those that are joining me. It's good that you can catch me live, definitely, and it's good to have you here. If you're enjoying my videos, please feel free to give it a like. Also feel free to subscribe to my channel. Another thing you can do, to say to the spirit world, I'd like you to show me the names written on a blackboard. Now, this is a good technique to get names as well. If you can see the names written on a blackboard, maybe you'll see them written out, maybe you'll just see them on a blackboard. Sometimes you can do it on a whiteboard, that you just see the names in that way. That's another way of getting names. To get the spirit world, ask your spirit guides, ask the people that work with you, show me your name. If you're not someone that can hear, get them to show you the name. Another way some people do it is to look at the alphabet and see what letters in the alphabet come up. That can take a long time when trying it that way, but you may see certain letters coming up. So that's something to work with. Another way is to look at, if you see this, I've got a white thing behind me. I don't know what you'd call this in your language, a cupboard, right? Or a wall, a white wall. When you look at the wall, you could even see that the name is being written on the wall in front of you. And that could be the name of the person that you're working with in the spirit world. That could be the name of the street that they lived in. It's just setting up how will the information for names come through for you. That's the thing to be looking at, right? What I do like is using the clairaudience, which is the clear hearing, right? And in that way, it's imagining that your ears are not here in this, they're in the spirit world, and compassionately listening to the spirit world. And when you can hear a name clearly, then you know that that's what you're going to be using to bring through this name. So just going through, read all the favorite names in books is one of them. Use your clairaudience with compassionate listening is another one of them. Let them show the names on a blackboard or a whiteboard for you. Let them show you through the alphabet what the letters are, and get excited about names, because the more excited and the more names you can remember in daily life, that's the more excited and more that you can use within your mediumship. So I just wanted to give you these tips. Also, don't forget, when you're looking at a white wall, you could ask the spirit world to show you the name written on the wall with your clairvoyance. So in this way, I hope this has given you a few tips which can really activate those names coming in. And the main thing to do is do not get stressed about it. When you bring this into practice circles, do it with joy, do it with laughter, enjoy it, and really just like, you know, enjoy the practice. And in that way, you'll find it will unfold easier, because what will block you is getting stressed about it. So please don't. Enjoy your journey, and I look forward for you joining the next time. So thank you for joining me, and bye-bye for now.